Okie dokie. All right. Let's go. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. This is Untitled Roundtable. My name is Mello, and I'm gonna keep finishing up. Keep finishing up. Is that even a sentence? I'm gonna keep working on this Battlestar Barbarian piece, inking with some black India ink, and then I might do a wash later. We'll get there when we get there. Got some epic barbarian music in the background. Might be a little too much, but other than that, hope everybody's having a good day. Let me get my brush going. But yes, I've been working on this piece. I started I think last week on the pencils. I started yesterday with the inks. And see if we can try to finish it and work on this background here. Make sure you say what's up, say hello, join the conversation, start the conversation. Let's get to it. But yeah, I start it every time, say it every time. Happy Tuesday. If you are if you celebrate Tuesdays, happy Tuesday to you. I'm actually really excited to try inking the lettering here in the bottom. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't feeling this cape here, but it is what it is. We'll give it a shot, see what happens. Gotta make sure I got you guys. Here we go. But I'm gonna work on this background here today. I don't want to add too much water to my brush today. We shall see. Like that. There's something so beautiful about just solid ink in these drawings. And when I'm done, I'm going to use, I think I'm going to use white acrylic. See that black spray I got here? It's going to get covered. It's going to end up getting covered up now because of this black. So I'm going to accentuate that later with some white acrylic paint. Because I don't have anything strong enough. The white ink that I have isn't strong enough to contrast for my liking. But yeah, hope you guys are having a good day. My day's been all right. Actually, what was kind of cool today, I was able to drop off some artwork to a local comic book store called The Vault. Really cool place, small place here near my home, and drop off some artwork and hopefully start a partnership with another store. All right. See how that works out. Try to stay optimistic, of course, as we all should. I don't know how I'm going to do this without making a mess. I'm going to have to rotate. I'm just going to make sure everything's on screen. Yep, everything looks good. Awesome. I'm just going to be quiet and I'm going to draw. Cool. Yeesh. Nova Draws, how are you? Nova Draws Comics. How you doing, man? As you can see, I am back at it. Trying to put some textures into these pillars here without it looking too uniform. You have been going in, man. You was drawing Cammy the other day, right? Cammy and Chung Li, is that right? If I remember that right. That is awesome. Rogue and Storm, both of those are one of my favorite. Dude, absolutely. Or do that. Absolutely. You can add it there. I'm not going to put too much detail here because I'm actually going to use some ink wash. No, take your time. Absolutely, take your time. I would love to see. All right, let me see here. And next chance I get, I will take a peek. I'm finishing up a drawing I did a couple last week, and I am just finishing up the inking. I'm going to try to finish the inking today. And it is Battlestar Barbarian, created by Gabe Bosley and Steve Rexheidler. A little bit of sword and sorcery. It's actually a really cool story. Just imagine Conan the Barbarian doing his Conan thing, and then during a certain adventure, getting what's the word I'm thinking about? Getting abducted by aliens. It's pretty funny, amazingly drawn, humorous, action-packed. It's really good. And I'm just messing around here trying to get comfortable doing splatter and wood and brick texture. I got some ideas for some stories for the future, my future, and I need to figure out how to do this stuff. For my own stories. I don't have the background in it. So it's hard, excuse me, I can't even swallow. To do it organically. So that's what I've been studying a lot lately. A lot of Conan books, a lot of sword and sorcery books. And so far it's been really freaking fun. I've always loved the stories. I'm surprised I've always I drew these characters before, not Barbarian, but the Battlestar Barbarian, but Conan, but I've never really done too much in terms of backgrounds like this. So I'm doing a lot of studying in that sense. If there's one song that gives me storm vibes, what would it be? When I did my storm painting and drawing, I got lucky because it was actually raining that day. But YouTube, if I was you, just check out storm sounds. Raining with lightning and thunder in the background. It helped me. I have a tendency to draw everything so close and tight, or be a figure, one figure, or be a portrait, and I'm trying to expand, my friend. I don't know what's going on here. My brush is either all the way super wet, which makes it difficult to mess with the ink, or super dry. Now I got a feeling like it's going to be dry. Alright, let's see. Oh, there goes my cat. Chains and things are one of the most annoying things to realize, but they look cool when you get them done. If you get them done correctly, chain links, ropes, and braids look so cool. But man, they're a pain. Now I gotta go slow here. All right, so that's the hook. So why don't we do this? I don't really see my lines anymore. And I don't think, because I kind of, yeah. Oh yeah, Cammy's braids. Yeah, but I'm sure it looked amazing when you were done. There's a way to do it. It's been a while since I've done braids or anything like that. If at all. Now I'm trying to think. Honestly, it's all about taking your time. All right. Not very often, right? When we end up having to draw chain links. There's one thing as I develop my comic and my stories, the type of things that I'm like, man, I have never had a need to draw certain things, and now that I do, I'm appreciating the process a bit more and finding it very difficult at the same time. It's a good looking chain. Can y'all see the chain? Something like that. It might need some darker shadows in the back end, but I think we are right. Tomorrow is Wednesday. I think I'll be working on something new tomorrow. We shall see. All right. Dang. I have another chain. It's supposed to go right here. I'll move it. Put it here. We good. We good. Ooh, that's what's up. It's so funny you mentioned that. I'm getting some references to do. Wow. Some Michael Jackson art of my own. That's so funny. But that's cool. That's cool. I can't wait to see it if you share it. His bad error? Yeah. His smooth criminal and his moonwalker era. I can dig it, my friend. I got too much crap on my desk, man. I really don't know what my dog is barking at. Oh man, it's all good. You don't have to apologize. You drawing, I'm drawing, we drawing. All right. That's a hot mess. What's killing me, honestly. All right, let's see if we could do this here. Phoenix Greyhound, how are you? And thank you for the compliment. I had this set up so that everybody can see everything, and now I moved. Let me refresh. Fresh. All right. Okay, that's not too bad. I'm going to start introducing some of this ink wash. Wish me luck. I'm going to do a round to him because I want him to stand out, so. Let's see if I can just add a little bit of grayscale for texture. And let the watery ink basically take care of itself. This is annoying because I have nothing else on. And my streaming is going to suffer. Try not to be afraid here, just put the wash everywhere where I need to. Darken up these steps. Sometimes what's frustrating is that because we're so close to the piece, we don't really see the results. So we may end up overdoing it or underdoing it. You gotta make sure you take steps back if you can. I don't know if I want to put any color on her. This can easily and very quickly turn south on me. Excuse me. Little, nothing worse than a nose whistle into the mic. So please forgive me for the nose whistle. I'm only going to do very light lighting here. I'll see you later, Nova Draws. Appreciate you. I'll make sure to check out your what you shared. Better be good. No, I'm kidding. I'm sure it'll be great. Be a little bit darker. I'm trying to be careful here with how dark I make my washes. Alright, where are we? Keep moving my tools back. I'm gonna end up eventually throwing them off the table. Oh, Lordy. I'm afraid to put any shade on her. Can draw afraid. Being afraid, well, as a creative is kind of like the worst thing that can happen to you. It's the killer. Fear is the killer of creativity. Just a second, I'm gonna get some water. BRB, everybody. That was quick. Easy peasy. All right. Let's get some ink. is this? The hell? What is happening? I'm just using a regular white artist acrylic. Excuse me. And let's see if we can do something here with these. Okay. Doo-doo-doo. Let's make it happen. Let me see here. I'm just trying to loosen up the acrylic a bit. Make it ink-like. You want to see something cool? Do you see what's going on with this water? Whenever I dip the, it kind of like boop, boop. It's a little too watery now. Let's see. So there's certain, you know what, we'll see. I might do an outline around him, but we shall see. At this point, everything is pretty experimental. I got all these comics and stuff around me. I'm gonna end up ruining them if I'm not careful. All right. Seward, how you doing? I'm going to see if I can salvage this cape here. Get rid of some of this blue. I'm going to need a darker white. A more opaque white. Voudinaire, how are you? I'm doing fine. I'm doing all right. I cannot, will not complain. You, my friend, are going to ruin your sleep cycle. But if that's what you're aiming for, then congrats. Ooh, studying some biology? You nerd. No, I'm just kidding. Good for you, man. I think that's awesome. Oh, wowzers. I might need a smaller, thinner brush. But I am close to being done here. Been an hour. Oh, that's a lie. I gotta do his I gotta do lettering. Do you think that we are still bound by the evolutionary context of survival of the fittest? What's up, Omer? Survival of the fittest. That's a good question, kiddo, but I don't even have the answer to that. Omer, my friend. Oh, you about to jump? Are you about to jump on? I have not, but I haven't checked the mail today yet. But I'll let you know. Ooh, now I can't wait. But no, I don't think we've received any packages yet, but so I'll absolutely have that in mind. See, these dang brushes. But I will definitely go check soon. All I'm doing is making a mess. You know what, dude? My dog just went nuts a second ago, and he usually does that. He usually goes freaking ape when we get packages. So let me I'll flag one of my kids to go check it out. But I'm not going to be on too long, so I'll probably check it out in a second. You was only doing that time slot until he got back, and now you're back to your regular time slot. All right, 4 p.m. Wait a minute. Central. What's that on Eastern? 7? I appreciate it. I'm gonna let you know as soon as it comes in, though. You got it. And I'm hoping our schedules line up again one time, so I can jump on your channel, man. It's always fun jumping on there, going bananas with the artwork, dude. Every time I peek in there, you're working on a bunch of different things. The painting on your Spider-Man, which is hilarious, and then on your own book, if I'm right. Rex not doing his show is affecting your viewership. Rex, how selfish of him. Is it getting back to normal for you? Yeah, man. 3 at the same time. You're nuts, bro. But inspiring, man. I'm telling you, selfishly, one of the best things to happen to me is bumping into you guys, into your circle, man. Bunch of amazing creators, and keeps me busy, keeps me working. Hey man, I'm trying to get better, man. I think that's doing all right. Ooh, dang. Shots fired. Pim, pim. Pim. It happens that way, though, man. It's like Miracle Girl, man. To your channel. I grown Rex. Y'all grown the guy. But I think that's awesome, dude. No, I get you. I get you. I get you. I understand what you mean, mate. I think it's a positive thing, obviously. And you didn't let things stay stagnant, which is dope. You took initiative, man, and it opened your eyes to certain new things. As long as we growing, dude, that's it. I think that's all that matters. And I think that's what you meant with growth. I think that's dope. Dope. I don't know, man. I don't know if this is supposed to be like a cloak that he just whipped off, and I don't know if it reads. It's too much. I wonder if I need to maybe color it in, but meh. Yeah, man. Gotta be a shower and a grower. And all this, dude, is just a new world for me, and I just want to sit down, like you said, draw and share. That's it. That's it. I'm not sweating time slots or themes, even though it appears that I'm kind of like stuck in this comic book world, this theme. I want to get back to some of my portrait painting and that type of stuff and see if I can blend the two. But I'm a nerd 100%, so I'm going to draw nerdy stuff like barbarians and superheroes. Like you said, you gotta keep growing. All right. I think I'm almost done here anyway. What I'm doing is noodling. Very near. That is my trade secret. The whole point is to have people jump on, get lulled to sleep with my background music, and I steal your watch hours. So keep me in the background, put the volume up, and enjoy the tunes, guys and gals. That's the way to do it. Man, I've been watching. I resubscribed to Ewan. I can't believe I either unsubscribed myself or YouTube messed me up. I don't know. I don't know who to blame. I'll blame myself for now until I figure it out. But seeing him mess around with acrylics really does make me want to jump on the acrylics again. But I don't want to give up on that. I got way too many gouache paints. Hello, Loida Marquez. How you doing? I gotta call you. Very nerd, take it easy. Get your rest, man. Stop breaking night. Need your brain, man. You need to rest so you can study and get your learn on. And just put me in the background. I got you. Put some study music on for you. Don't anything left. Sword. Yeah, dude, I don't understand what's happening. Because I was connected to him for a while. Uh, way before I even tried to create my own channel. He's so crazy. He's so out there. He got one hell of a personality, that one. All right. Verinair. Hold on. you 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 stole your bit from him? That's funny. You know what? Or maybe that's how my algorithm found you. Because I think that happens, man. When I stopped watching the cartoonist kayfabe, the algorithm kind of pushed me towards Rob Norton and Mitch from Blood Force Comics, and then those kind of like pushed me in your direction. I think I started. So, but that's funny. But to Verina's question, yes, I used to study the music, and you're right, it is counterproductive. You need to do something when you're studying that you can duplicate while you're taking a test or whatever it is that you're trying to study for. That way your mind can remember. Because your mind doesn't really care, has no sense of time. Which is why people get such vivid memories years after the fact. So, if you want to have a good, successful study period that'll help you during your testing period, do something that you can replicate. Chew gum if you can. If you can chew gum, it's cool. Chew gum. You have to mimic what you did during the study period so that your mind could remember it. And it'll go, oh yeah, then the last time I was chewing gum or the last time I was doing this, I was studying biology. Yeah, the all-knowing algorithm. Let me see if this... I got a new camera angle here. Let me see if it'll work for y'all. Pow! Boom! Ooh, little sexy time music. But I besides now wanting to go and get more supplies, the acrylics that I have are so old. Is two things: either I'm going to be successful and I'm going to want to keep doing it, or it's going to be trash and it's going to break my heart, and I don't want to do either. I'm an artistic coward. I'm an artistic coward. I hate that. I hate the fear of it. Cool. I think the last thing is put in work on this title. I'm not sure if I want to add any highlights on her. I might do just the cloth, just so that it'll break it up and you can see her more better. But I'm not sure. Yeah, Ewan posted on Instagram his what the hell am I thinking about? His ballpoint pen sketch. That I hope he puts into market so I can buy it. Omer, yes, I just finished it yesterday. No spoilers, but yeah, finished it yesterday. I actually, if I am successful at finishing this piece today, I was going to start working on Spider-Man Noir. I want to see if I can kind of mimic the Dick Tracy painting I did. That kind of like noir-ish look. Take it easy, Vernier. Bye. Vete ya. Yeah, where was I? Yeah. Yes. I finished it yesterday. I'm gonna stop that. Yeah, I liked it. I liked that it was familiar and unfamiliar. I liked that I like that yes, I won't spoil it, but I like that it was familiar. I like that it was different. I like that they let Nicolas Cage go full Cage. He's more eccentric in that than he is in the Spider universe, in that multiverse. What the hell? Into the Spider-Verse movies. It's really weird and funny, so. So yeah, I was gonna see if I can do start the drawing process. Are you a binge watcher, Omer? You do the whole 8 epis? We started with one a day, me, my wife, and my one of my boys. And then on the last 4, I think we watched them back to back. But yeah, Cage is great. He was great in it. Is that his first foray into television? Right? I don't remember seeing him like cameo in anything. He keep falling asleep. Hey man, after 40, bro. I didn't want to say it, but that's the truth. After 40, you're lucky. We're a little bit weird here at Casa de Mel with my daughter. We've been watching Band of Brothers. Watch about an episode a night, and then with her twin brother, we'll then jump over to Spider-Man Noir. Which I think later this week is the anniversary of D-Day. It's nuts. Falling asleep. And is it just me, dude, that when you're falling asleep on a show you want to watch, it's the best sleep? It's the people can break in and you wouldn't hear anything type sleep. See if I do that. I'm gonna put some shade there. Yeah. They used to get woken up by when the channels used to give out. That's how old we are. Any young people out there listening, that the channel would stop, whatever channel you're watching would stop broadcasting, and the last thing they would play would be like the Star Spangled Banner or something like that with the heroes from Iwo Jima. It would freak me out. Alright, I'm gonna try to add some shading to this. Now you get the You get Netflix asking if you still watching, as it watches you. Yeah, the national anthem. Do you remember that? It used to freak me out, man. And then static. The loudest freaking static. Tama, how are you? My Tuesday's been alright. Tema, I just saw the your post about your fur baby, and you can best believe we'll have the little one in prayer. But yeah, my week's been all right. Me and Omar on the other side are reminiscing on being old, falling asleep while watching TV, and the fact that when we were younger, TV channels would stop broadcasting around 2, 3 in the morning, maybe. Play the national anthem while you slept, and then loud static and white noise. Ike, how are you, sir? How you doing? Yeah, now everything is 24/7, even if you don't want it. You know, it was getting there when they started advertising those the 800 numbers. All right, let's see if we can do this. I'm afraid to do this lettering with a brush. But I think that if I take my time and don't look at it like lettering and I think I'll be alright. Give it a shot. This isn't the right brush for it. Feels good though. Ginger Bear, how you doing, sir? Oh, they used to end at 10 a.m., bud? Hey, man. It's cheap, but invaluable. So we're talking about art supplies, Tema and Ike on the vertical stream. Our bud Ginger Bear Just purchased a bath sponge. That sounds so out of context. Enjoy that sponge, but yeah, dude, I cannot recall the allure of staying up late watching TV anymore. Trying to be careful what you let into your mind, man, at the end of the night. 2010, yeah. What a dingus! I'm using the wrong ink. I'm like, no wonder it's watery. That's my wash. I need this one. Yeah. Tim, if you don't know, I don't know. Oh yeah. The bath sponge. Oh wait, you use it for washing? Hey Gingerbeard, do you hand ink? That's a stupid question. That's not what I meant. Do you hand letter? Thank you, brain. Your comic, or do you use software? I don't know what to do here. I can't see my line. Trying to draw hands, but gave up after a while. Not sure why. Yeah, there's some days, Ike man, you just it doesn't click. I'm not feeling it finishing up these letters at all today. Although Punish isn't going to have any dialogue, silent comic aside from, oh heck yeah, like the G.I. Joe issue. Yeah, bro, that's cool. Speaking of, I just got my Best of War DC Comics, their artist edition. That thing is bananas. It's amazing. Amazing, amazing. But let me just show you the cover. 1 second, folks. Yeah, man. So, I got too much ink and stuff around me. It makes me nervous. The scene in Crocodile Dundee with the knife, right? The famous, that's not a knife. This is a knife. I call this inking. This isn't inking. That's not inking. That's inking. I only went through a couple of pages of this yesterday and was already just mushroom cloud coming out of my forehead. Heath, Kirby, Kubert, Severin, and Toth, and the cover by Brian Boland. Brian. Why does that sound weird? Is his name Brian Boland? Brian. Yeah. I got a couple of foldouts in here. Yeah, on the vertical, you guys could only see the right-hand page, but good Lord. I love this stuff, man. They even have, I got like that ink over there. Hold on. Because these, you can just see even see the whiteout. The inks, they got some shots in here of the actual pencils. Brian Boland did the cover, Ginger Bear. Look at that. Ooh. That was close. You would hear me crying if I spilled ink all over this thing. This thing came in yesterday, but the actual pencils with the blue line pencils, can you guys see that? I'm trying to be careful here. Yes, Brian Boland. What did I say? But that's not the one. What, you know what? I'm gonna have to do a video of this. Look at that thing here. I'm gonna bring it up. How cool is that shot? By Russ Heath, the artwork. Yeah, Tema, I have a bunch of these artist editions where they show basically the as close to the 11 by 17 the actual artwork size that they would be drawing in on. Yeah, that's that Brian. That's the cover. It's Brian Boland. Jeez Louise. 94? 32 years ago? Yeah, I was just staring at this yesterday. I got it. I'm not even gonna bring mine up. You got some Alex Toth in here. It's amazing. Yeah. Some Kirby pencils. Even their dang pencils were so tight. How the heck, man? Well, like I said, right? They've done this 1,000 times. Yeah, that smoking soldier dude, I believe, is Sergeant Rock. Easy's first tiger. Yeah, one of my other fake covers that I'm gonna do is gonna be a Sergeant Rock cover. This is a fold out. To show how good, amazing this thing is, I would have to move my cameras further back so you guys can check it out. But yeah, I haven't gone through all of it. You can just tell a lot of this is brush, which is why I've been using brush as much lately, just to try to absorb some of this from osmosis. I love stuff like this, where you get to see the post-ups. There's a page in here. Post-up meaning something done after the fact. See how different the color is. All the whiteout you get to see. Where is it? There's one of a cover, and you can see all the. You can even see the tape. Sorry, I kind of brushed through this yesterday, and I'm gonna have to do a. Oh yeah, here it is. Make sure everybody can see that. Was he really a digital inker? I had no idea. That is what's up. I don't even care. Man, it's gonna make me look at his artwork a bit different. But don't be spelling nothing. This is a whole post up here. You can see some of the glue underneath. Amazing stuff. So damn, brother. You sure? Holy smokes. If that doesn't look like... That's amazing. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, and then you get the wet fart that this is. But it's still got a dream. Ginger Bear, that was Dave Gibbons. Unless you guys are talking about Gibbons. Bolin was the guy that did he didn't do all of it, but Judge Dredd. Gibbons was the guy that did is that right? Yeah, Dave Gibbons. They were definitely ahead of their time. Yes. Yep. The Gibbons did some digital stuff too. I remember seeing some videos of him using a Wacom and drawing the character Martha Washington. What was cool also was seeing Mobius messing around with digital. Yeah, I think so. I remember when digital was becoming really popular, all the not even professional analog inkers or artists were like, oh, kind of like disparaging digital inkers and users as if those mainstream artists wouldn't use it, as if it was less than art. It's like, I don't think so. Aiden, howdy. So can I say howdy, Aiden, howdy? No, howdy, man. How you doing? I read a little bit. I think of the Marshall Washington? I didn't get a chance to do the whole series. It's really good. Frank Miller, I think, wrote that one, didn't he? Frank Miller. That homie was in everything. I think it was Frank Miller. Okay. Wow. I'm wowing at my cat. Yeah, Aiden, thank you, man. I think once the Barbarian comes out, it's gonna really pop. If I don't finish it in this stream, I'll probably finish it off camera. Maybe. Today's gonna be one of those. How do I make it so clean? Dude, I'm struggling. I'm struggling slowly. And taking your time. Aiden, that's all it is. Just take your time. And if you mess up, cut the camera and cut and run. But no, just take your time. Which is something that I have to work on. Taking my time. And rotate the page. If you're an inker like this, rotate the page. Find the best way that you create a line. The way I like to, I'm most comfortable creating my lines is towards me, pulling the brush towards me. And I have this little tick that I have that I can do. No, bro, she is hungry. But that's it. Take your time, go slow. With something like the lettering, you can go slow. If you're doing something like hair and texturally, you can go a bit faster. Yes, and like what Omer said, if you mess up, that's what white paint is for. And of course, you cut the cameras off. Technical difficulties. What the hell? And don't admit nothing. And practice. Oh, dude, yeah. But, Ginger, you say that, but that dude's messes are amazing looking. Ike, I thank you so much for swinging through. I appreciate you. And I will see you the next time, man. Have an amazing rest of your evening. It's all about the angles. Omer, appreciate you, bud. Thank you for swinging through. I gotta run some errands later, but I will absolutely jump on and say what up. Aiden says, did you use a photo that you copped or did you make the composition? So, a little bit of both. So, this is a blue lined copy of one of my drawings. And now I'll show you the drawing, the pencil drawing. I I scanned in the drawing. I was able to scan in the cover of the book that I am paying tribute to. Yeah. So this is the book that I am paying homage to, Battlestar Barbarian by Gabe Osley and Stefan Rexidler. This is amazing work. And Barbarians, Babes, Aliens is awesome. So I wanted to pay tribute to that new stuff with some old stuff. So this is the cover that I used for an homage. And you can already tell, eagle-eyed viewers, of the damsel and the cleric in the bottom there are these two goobers. And the background is of Conan, the cover. And then, so I actually used the grid method. I scanned in both of them. I cropped and made it the way I wanted it to look. I wanted the damsel and the cleric to be a lot closer in on the bottom of the page. I expanded a bit the background, and I just made sure that for this sake, that Conan, what I ended up doing was moving him to the center of the page. And I left myself that space so I can draw the Battlestar Barbarian in my style. When I finished drawing it, I scanned it in so that I can superimpose their actual title. Because my original idea was going to have the title come at an angle, have battle and bar, and then barbarian and star, and it just didn't look well. It didn't look good at all. And I was having trouble making sense of it. So when I scanned it in, I kept this piece blank for that purpose. I hope that let me know if that answered your question. Oh, that dried up quick. And when I'm drawing or inking the letters here, there really is no rhyme or reason or direction. I'm just trying to move around the page, letting certain parts dry so that I can rotate the page. Because this ink is drying pretty quickly, I mixed some New York Central India ink and some Japanese calligraphy ink with a drop of isopropyl alcohol. so it can be a bit more fluid, and it can help with the dry time. The alcohol helps thin out the ink. In case I was using a crow quill, it would help reduce the clogging of the crow quill. Words. Come on, guys. It's just words. How long does such a piece take? This piece in particular, I am only counting the because I've been doing it during my streams. So far, this particular piece has taken close to 6 hours, I think. 2 hours for the drawing. Did I draw it? I think I drew it 4 hours. This will be 4 hours, so 8 hours so far. And it looks like in between, I yesterday when my stream was done, I did a bit of the background, so I didn't count that. So a little over 8 hours, I think. If you are interested or curious, you can check out those live streams. Tama, thank you so much for swinging through. Like I said, we are going to keep you, little man, on the in our prayers. Keep you and your family in our prayers also, for peace of mind and recovery. So God bless you. We'll talk soon, of course. Ginger, I appreciate it. We're gonna be working soon. You'll see, together. I believe it. Eden says that's pretty good. With the 8 hours plus. Yeah. And it's been pretty comfortable. My hands don't hurt. I haven't squeezed the brush too hard. I've tried to remain relaxed and take breaks and time myself, so that's always a good thing to do. Because I've noticed that that's been the average, especially when it comes to sharing like this. So, but yeah, and with that said, though, I am actually gonna call it. Been on over a little over 2 hours. I think that is a pretty good time to stop. Let me move that up so you guys can see that logo. But yeah, I'm gonna let the music play out. I am going to clean up. And I thank you guys, man. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I really appreciate you. This is Art to the Round Table. My name is Mello. God bless you. I love you, mean it. And until next time, I will draw you later. Bye-bye.